What's going on, H3 Cruisers? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick and this is H3 Family Vlogs. Now, if you cruise with Carnival Cruise Lines as much as I do, and you haven't heard this news yet, you're going to want to watch all the way through because we got some news coming from Carnival over the last couple days regarding their room service and some changes to the room service. And this isn't the first time since the restart of the pandemic that we've had changes, but it is not necessarily favorable changes to their room service. And there's some good with it, but there's also some bad with it. And also we got some news regarding a fan favorite dining option that has been missing since the restart, that is coming back October 1st, just a couple weeks from now. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Okay, H3 Cruises, as I mentioned in the intro, we are going to be talking about Carnival Cruise Line's new changes to their room service and also a fan favorite option coming back to Carnival Cruise Lines. It's exciting news. But before we do, did you notice? The audio quality sounds a lot better. That's right, we are no longer filming these videos here at home with the GoPro. As much as I love this GoPro, and I do use it while we are on trips, like coming up on the Carnival Ecstasy, we are leaving October 7th, flying to Dallas, and then going to Mobile, Alabama, where we'll be getting on a Carnival Ecstasy. We will be using this a lot, but we got a new camera, a 4K camera, that is mounted right here, and that will also be going on the trips with us, but for here at home, we use the 4K camera. We got the mic. It sounds amazing. Now, before we get into today's information that we have from Carnival, I do want to take a moment to invite you to smash that subscribe button below. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. Help us grow our channel to 10,000 subscribers. That's our next big goal, 10,000. We're a quarter of the way there. We're about to hit 2,500. So we can't do it without you guys. Thank you, everyone who hits that subscribe button. Now let's get on to the information. Carnival is making some changes yet again to their room service. This is the second time since the restart. The first change that came a while back was they were starting to charge after 10 p.m. So it was no longer 24/7 free room service as it was before. Now, anything after 10 p.m. or, as far as the previous update was to be charged, and anything before 10 p.m. and after 6 a.m. was complimentary unless you got any a la carte options. But starting October 1st, your breakfast from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. will be complimentary. Anything after 10 a.m. all the way back to 6 a.m. is now going to cost a fee per item, and these items are generally between $2 to $6 per item. Not a one delivery fee like some other cruise lines, but a full on per item charge. They are also expanding the options that you do have. They're adding more a la carte options. So your room service is going to have more options for you, but you're going to be paying for everything after 10 a.m. And as I mentioned in the intro, this is probably something that's not going to be perceived well. As I personally love, like, around noon or 1, I end up passing out, taking a short 30-minute nap, and I call and order, a tuna sandwich and some chips, and I like to order just a small thing, and then I throw a tip on at the end for the person bringing it down. But now that it's going to be charged per item, I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and do that, although I still do love their tuna sandwiches. I don't know why. I know some of you guys do not like the tuna sandwiches, but for me, I do. I enjoy it. It's that little tradition that I have in my nap and tuna sandwich. Nap and tuna sandwich. I don't know why. I'm letting you in on a little bit of my vacation here, okay? But starting October 1st, that is changing. Fleet-wide, everything after 10 a.m. is a charge, and there are more options. And on the next cruise, since it is going to be October 10th on Carnival Ecstasy, I will cover that as well. I'll go over the menu and what I see on the menu, and the fees that come with it. So we'll talk about that in a vlog upcoming from the Carnival Ecstasy cruise. Now, I'm wondering if they're going to make those changes. I'm pretty sure since fleet-wide they're going to make the changes, but with Carnival Ecstasy only sailing till October 15th and then going to scrapyard, are they going to make a drastic change on Carnival Ecstasy in her last 15 days? Most likely. They're gonna push it. But that's it with the room service. Pretty much free room service, 6 a.m. to 10, everything after, with an expanded a la carte option. More options is going to be charged after. $2 to $6 per item is the average. I'm sure there's some that will maybe be a little bit more, but you're looking at $2 an item after that. So, the question is, and I want you to leave these comments below. Go down to the comments section. Let me know what you think. Is this going to stop you from ordering room service? Or is this going to, make you order room service because there's expanded items? Now, I do want to talk about other cruise lines as well. The difference between Carnival Cruise Line's new policy regarding charging everything after 10 a.m. all the way to 6 a.m. versus other cruise lines. So let's start with Celebrity. Celebrity Cruise Lines, which is Royal Caribbean owned, is 24/7 free room service. This obviously costs a lot more to cruise on Celebrity, but your room service is free 24/7. Then you got Disney Cruise Lines, who is also free 24/7, but they do have some items that do cost extra. Then moving on to MSC, their items are $4.99 delivery for their basic tier, because I guess they got a tier program. So if you're on the basic, it's $4.99 delivery fee, but the items are free. You don't have to pay per item, just a one-time $4.99 fee, which I actually am okay with a one-time fee and just order. But they do have higher tiers, which get a mix of free and paid items. I guess no delivery fee, but some items are free, some items are not. Norwegian Cruise Lines charges a $9.99 delivery fee for its room service. And lastly, Royal Caribbean charges a $7.95 room service fee, but has a free continental breakfast from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., just as Carnival Cruise Lines does. So that brings me to another question. Do you feel that Carnival should have gone with the route of a delivery fee and then you add on your tip? Or do you think the per item fee is what it should be? Obviously, Carnival is trying to cut back on food waste. A lot of people order room service and then don't finish their food. I personally eat what I get. If I order something to room service, I'm going to eat it all. So, yeah, leave your comments below on that. And now, without further ado, let's get to that exciting news that the kids are going to really enjoy, and that is the Dr. Seuss breakfast. The green eggs and ham. Yes, they got the green dyed eggs, and you got your ham. You got the Dr. Seuss characters that come out. If you're a big fan of the Seuss breakfast, or the Dr. Seuss breakfast, why can I not think of the actual name? Is it Dr. Seuss breakfast? Something. I've done it once with my daughter. My daughter really enjoyed it. I know there was a lot of adults that really enjoyed it as well as the kids. But since the restart after the pandemic, that option has not been available. It has been completely removed from all of Carnival Cruise Lines. But starting October 1st, it's the Dr. Seuss breakfast. Seuss at Sea. Whatever it's called. It is coming back for all those. So, are you excited? I want to know from you guys watching, are you excited that the Dr. Seuss breakfast is coming back to Carnival Cruise Lines? Leave your comments below. Obviously, I know there are some of you that just don't care about it and it's not your thing. But for those that do enjoy it, getting to see, Cat in the Hat and Thing 1, Thing 2 while you're eating breakfast and some green eggs and ham, let me know what you think. Other than that, guys, that is about it for today's vlog. Obviously, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button as well as the alert notification so you get an alert every time we upload a video here. And as an update regarding the cruise, we do have, again, our Carnival Ecstasy cruise coming up October 10th. We will be on the final sailing of Carnival Ecstasy out of Mobile, Alabama before she goes to the scrapyard. So this isn't like a normal cruise. It's not a cruise where we're going to get off and no other people are going to get back on. No, when we get off, we're getting off and there's going to be no more passengers ever getting on Carnival Ecstasy again. So it's going to sadly be my first and last cruise on board Carnival Ecstasy, and I will bring you guys a ship tour, the last and final ship tour of Carnival Ecstasy, as well as some videos regarding how it feels on board. Does the atmosphere feel different being the last cruise for the ship before she goes and gets scrapped? She's going to her graveyard. So those who have an emotional attachment to the ship, I know I've had emotional attachments to ships. I have, a lot of memories in places I can't go back to. Carnival Inspiration and Imagination were both ships I've cruised on quite a bit. Back in my early cruising days, closer to 2009 to 2015 and so on, around there, I did a lot on Carnival Inspiration specifically, and I think one cruise on Carnival Imagination. But all those memories I have of that ship, I can't go back to. I can't go back to the ship because they're just gone. They don't exist. So I will be going over that as well on the ship and maybe give you a cabin tour of our cabin and also talk about the state of the ship. How has the ship been maintained knowing she's going to the scrapyard? Have they kept up on things or they just let things kind of go because, why fix something if it's going to the scrapyard, right? So I'm going to be talking about all of that and see how the end of life for Carnival Ecstasy is looking. So leave your comments on that below as well if you want to see anything specific from Carnival Ecstasy before she is gone. Is there something that you have a memory of on Carnival Ecstasy you want to see again? Let me know in the comments as well below, and I'll get to that as well. So that's it, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next vlog.